What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and we got to talk about it. We got to talk about the NHL Lottery Draft of 2020. We all just saw what happened. If you clicked this video, I'm sure you know what happened. Absolutely insane. I cannot believe what I just saw. I yelled when it happened. I just could not believe it. It just blows my mind. Let's go over what just happened. So to start off, let's talk about the odds for getting the first pick going into this. At the top, you're going to see Detroit. They're the worst team in the league this year, 0.275 win percent. This gave them an 18.5% chance of getting the top pick. And then Ottawa had the next two highest chances at 13.5% and 11.5%, and they got that second pick from the Sharks, sending Carlson over. Fourth was the Kings, then it goes Anaheim, New Jersey, Buffalo with significantly lower percent chances than Detroit and Ottawa. And then below that, you'll see Team A, B, C, all the way through H. And these represent the teams that are in the play-in round / qualification rounds to get into the playoffs. These represent the 8 teams that are going to lose those rounds. And they did this to make it fair for those teams that do lose, that made it in, that probably wouldn't have made it to the playoffs. Say if Montreal loses, they probably would have been in the running to get the first overall pick, so it didn't really seem fair that they had to play in the play-in and would lose out on the first overall pick. So going into this, if you're a fan of Detroit or if you're a fan of Ottawa, you have to feel real good about getting the number 1 pick. And if you don't get the number 1 pick, odds are you're going to get a top 3 pick. And if you got that number 1 pick, you're picking Alexis Lafreniere. It's been known that he's going to be the number 1 pick for a long time. He's an absolute stud. Look at these stat totals. 105 points in 2018-19 in only 61 games played. And then this season, 112 points in 52 games played. And he even stepped up in the World Juniors, scoring 10 points in 5 games. The kid's going to be an absolute stud. He's going to make an immediate impact on whatever team he's going to go on. And since you heard me say whatever team he's going to go on, I don't know what team he's going to go on. Because even though Detroit and Ottawa thought they had a really good chance, what happened? Absolute chaos. The number 1 overall pick in the upcoming draft is going to go to one of those teams that is in the play-in round. So hypothetically, if a team like the Oilers get upset, or a team like Pittsburgh gets upset, or the Leafs, or the Jets, or these teams that aren't in a rebuild mode, they're in a win-now mode. All these teams have a chance at Lafreniere. It's absolutely insane. This is probably the worst case scenario for Ottawa fans and Detroit fans. It just makes it hurt so much more. And Ottawa and Detroit, you guys got screwed. I'm a fan of a team that's already in the top 4 seeds for the conference they're in, so I didn't have a dog in this, but I just feel absolutely terrible for the fans of those two fan bases. I do got to say, Ottawa fans have it a little bit better than Detroit fans because at least they did get a top 3 pick, but only the 3rd pick. Unbelievable for these guys. You have 2 picks that have 2 of the highest percent chances of getting the number 1 overall pick, and you only get a 3rd pick and a 5th pick. That's just brutal. But Detroit fans, 18.5% chance to get the number 1 pick, and they don't even get a top 3 pick. That's just terrible. Upsets are going to happen. Between the Flames and the Jets, 2 really good teams, one of them is guaranteed to have a 12.5% chance of getting Lafreniere. That's absolutely insane. So I'm just going to end this video by saying if you're a Detroit or you're an Ottawa fan, I feel so terrible for you. And a lot of people are going to say it's rigged. I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's just really unlucky. The NHL knew this was going to piss off a lot of people, and it has. It's just an unfortunate circumstance. And if you're a team like the Canadiens or the Blackhawks going up against the far superior team, what do you do? Do you want to ruin your chances of getting the number 1 overall pick just to win one playoff series? Because let's be honest, the Blackhawks and the Canadiens, they're not going to go on a deep run. They're just not built for it. I know every team has a chance, technically, to win the cup that's in the play-in series and the playoffs. But let's be real, those teams aren't making runs. So do they lose on purpose now? I don't know. Obviously, the players aren't going to do it, but the management might want them to lose. It just really sucks. It really does. And if one of those teams like the Penguins or the Oilers or the Leafs end up getting this number 1 pick, all hell is going to break loose. I think this is a bad look for the sport. I just can't believe it just happened. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Please subscribe. Please leave a like. Leave a comment down below what you think about this. Do you think Ottawa and Detroit got absolutely screwed? Who do you feel bad for? Who do you think is going to get this pick? Thank you so much. Have a good day.